Welcome to New Orleans and Yulman Stadium. Just about to turn the corner into the back half of the season here on EA Sports College Football. It is Week 7. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. Big day in his last game, over 150 yards on the ground and a score. Back to pass, it's Nolan. Moving out to the right. He can't make the connection, it'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Running inside, it's Hayden. Maybe a crease. He rolls all the way up to the 40-yard line before going out of bounds in this running game, making an impact. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got him downfield. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown! Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump starts the offense.
And man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So Tulane's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
And there was times during the week where we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week. And we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes a catch. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Here comes Tulane after picking up the 1st down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Daniels.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. Wants to fire on second down. They're setting up the screen. And the screen goes nowhere. They stop him for no gain on the play.
Listen, if I'm a QB, second down, I want to check the ball down and get a manageable third down. But when this defense is flying around like this, so fast closing out, he got to that running back, got him on the ground so fast, the running back had nowhere to go.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the grab on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking downfield, it's Nolan. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Snagged in the middle, it's Brown. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got a man. It's Chapman. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that first down.
Makes the grab. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. That last completion left them just inches short. Now will they take a shot on second down? Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. On the direct snap, it's Hayden. There's a crease. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. So it's an 80-yard drive. And what a way to finish it off with a 21-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. The run inside. It's Turner. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get first downs and hopefully move the football.
Yeah, I just feel watching this offense, they need a big play. They need their confidence to get going, get the mojo going, considering they really struggled their last time out. They just don't seem to have figured it out quite yet here in the first quarter.
Now the play fake. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
He's got great speed. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Now this offense is back on the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. Might be calling a hot route. Turning it on. Got enough for the first. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. They'll run play action. Quarterback now breaking the field. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over.
Oh, what a missed opportunity for that interception there. Yes, I know he gets the pass breakup, but he had a chance to finish things off, and he really didn't get it done. But there's a reason he plays defense. You know, they put the guys on offense that can actually catch.
Back to throw, it's Nolan. Right down the middle. And the timing just a hair off.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I think he did that a little bit too much for his wide receiver right there.
Here's the pressure. Buried before he could blink. Try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Oh, and he missed it. No good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Running inside, it's Turner. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Back to pass. Quarterback moving. He's going to run it. Slides, avoids the punishment, and picks up the first down. Tulane right back to the line.
2nd and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great being ahead of the sticks.
Got it in the middle. It's Richardson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Looking for a gap. It's Turner. Jumped on top of the pile.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Takes it on the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Coming out on first down with the play fake. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hayden. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great...
Maybe some room here. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And when your offensive line can plow holes like that and you can get over 10 yards a carry, like, we don't need to complicate this. Like, this is a very simple form. Be more physical. Hand the football off. That's a great job in back-to-back plays for this offense.
He makes a grab. Bounds into the end zone for a touchdown. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
Number 82, set to kick this one.
And he's going to try to return this one. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. On the ground, it's Daniels. Got enough for the first. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Wide receiver going in motion. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to their running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
This is a very tough slot receiver to cover if you're a linebacker because of how quick and how shifty he is. You never seem to know which way he's going, and he always seems to create an open space for his QB.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. He'll try to get to the marker himself. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Way back close to his end zone as he makes the catch. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Nolan. Got a man, it's Hayes. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. The offense changing the play. Looking downfield on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Wants to throw it. This time it's complete. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's third and goal.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down.
But after getting stuffed on that run, you now got fourth down. I'm not into chasing points this early in the game. I think you just take the field goal, you try to pay this drive off, and this opportunity to put something on the board, David.
Well, and nowadays you have these analytical cards, and the coaches, they literally look at every situation. Is it more advantageous to go for?
And it's in there for a touchdown.
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner goes down. Tulane offense takes the field to open the drive. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Heaves it deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Well, the defense got really lucky there. I don't know if there was a coverage bust or what. There is no way that receiver should have been that wide open. Lucky for the defense, though, he puts it on the ground.
Looking downfield, and time is running short. Leaping grab for a big gain. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. Explosive. Picks up more than 30.
And this offense is going to need more of those, man. You've dug yourself a little bit of hole. Defense still giving up points on the last possession, man. You got to put it in overdrive. You need more big plays, more shots down the field. You got to continue to be aggressive.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
I caught up with the Green Wave head coach coming out of the locker room. Coach is understandably frustrated right now. They brought this running back in for big-time performances like this, but he has struggled turning over the ball, trailing here in this game. They have got to get a more steady performance from their running back in this moment. See how he starts the second half, and I'll keep you posted down here on the field. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The give to the back. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
He can't quite get there on the scramble. Dangerous with his feet, but this defense rises to the occasion and forces a 4th down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, here on the away team sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can count on. The coaches keep telling him, poise, composure, keep it going. This young guy is showing what he's made of. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The run inside. It's Hayden. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about chipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Richardson. Runs through a tackle. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
Fires to the tight end. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. We're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Here comes Tulane after picking up the 1st down. Wants to throw it again. Pocket breaking down. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
And this is why this team is losing this game right now. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times, almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
So now it's 2nd and long. Running inside, it's Daniels. A 5-yard pickup there leaves him with 3rd down and 5.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Fires to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too?
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Keeps it himself. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy 1st down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He'll pull it down and run. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play, because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. And a really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the 1st down.
Tulane with an opportunity on 1st and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse, as this defense is ready for this guy.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing, especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play uptight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
There is just nowhere to run. 3 straight times and not one single inch forward on any of them. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Right on target the 1st time. Now he'll try another from 24 yards out. Absolutely perfect. Tulane was forced to settle for 3.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hayden. Picks up the 1st down. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
Well, a big reason why they're up on the scoreboard is because of how successful this guy's been running the football. And in this position, at this time in the game, with the lead, you want to keep doing that. You want to ice the game. This guy's getting better as the game goes on, so keep handing him the football.
They'll ride the hot hand. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. open the final stanza. On the run, it's Hayden. And he'll be brought down.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On fourth down, trying to find his man. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. He leaves it with the back. Might have a chance. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Dropping back, it's Nolan. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
This one's complete. Makes the grab and steps into the end zone for the touchdown. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Yeah, salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
Number 82, set to kick off.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Green Wave offense makes its way onto the field. And to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse, they'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. Offense gets set for second down. The run inside. It's Daniels. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain. Now on first down from the 30. On the run, it's Turner. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to the ground with the running back. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. Tulane comes to the line. Lots of work to do on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
What a beautiful throw and catch. And I'll tell you, sometimes when you're throwing the go route, you can overanalyze things and think, what coverage do we want it against? What matchup are we looking for? But if I've got a guy outside that I know can go make a play, I don't care. I'm throwing it up, and I'm letting him go make a play.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Pushed back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol.
Black 14, black 14.
They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this